Hello everyone and welcome to another video on drawing to scale. My name is Rohan Menon and I am part of group 6. In the next slide, I would be showing you all the imperial equation which I would be solving over the course of the presentation, and I would also be showing you how I draw that to scale at the end of the presentation. So let us move to the first slide. So as you can see, we have the question right in front of us, which is 11 feet 5 inches into 7 feet 6 inches. I have divided the question into two parts. The first part consists of 11 feet 5 inches and the second part consists of 7 feet 6 inches. The reason that I have done this is so that it is easier for us to solve the equation. We don't want to solve it together because it gets really confusing and it shifts the attention from the main issue. We can just focus on one part, solve that first part, and then shift our attention to the second part. That way it's much easier and much faster for us to understand and to solve the equation as well. Now on the second point, we have the scale that we would be using to solve the equation, which is 1 inch is equal to 1 feet. We would be drawing 1 inch and would be converting it to 1 feet. So this is the scale which everyone needs to keep in mind while solving this particular equation. Now in the next slide, I would be showing you the workings of how I derive an answer from 11 feet 5 inches, which is the first part of the equation. So right now, I have the workings of the first part of the equation. It might seem slightly overwhelming with all the numbers and all the calculations that have been shown on the screen, but I would explain everything to you in a lot more detail right about now. Okay, so as you can see on the top of the screen, we have the first part of the equation, which is 11 feet 5 inches. On the right, on the same line, we have the scale which has been copied from the first slide. We would be using the scale throughout the equation to solve the first and the second part. So we always have to ensure that we have this in the back of our mind while solving the equation. The next 2 points after that are convert to unit and draw to scale. So these are the steps that we would be using to solve the first part of the equation and the second part of the equation as well. So right now, I don't want you guys to focus on the fourth point where you can see a lot of numbers, a lot of fractions. That will, if I speak about it now, it might seem too overwhelming for everyone. So I'll just skip that to the final part of the while explaining the first part of the equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain how I convert to unit, how I draw to scale, and then at the end I would show you all what exactly do these particular fractions mean and what an impact it can have on this particular equation. So let us move to the first step. As you can see, the step 1 is 11 feet, which is the same as this one. We multiply that by 1, which is our scale to draw. We do not have to multiply or have or divided by the feet, because it's already in feet. So all that you have to do is multiply it by the draw to scale, which is 1, and we get 11 inches. So that solves part A of the first part of the equation. We move on to the second step, which is 5 inches. Now 5 inches, since it's in inches, we have to convert that into feet. So we have a formula to do that. The formula is 1 feet upon 12 inches, because 1 feet constitutes 12 inches. So in order to convert 5 inches to feet, we multiply 5 inches into 1 feet upon 12 inches, which gives us 5 upon 12 feet. Okay, then what we do is, since we have it in feet, all that we have to do right now is repeat the same process that we did in the first step, which is multiply it by the scale to draw, which is 1. So we multiply 5 by 12 by 1, which gives us 5 by 12 inches. Now this solves 50% of the equation there and there itself, but it doesn't end there. Now we move on to a slightly complex part, but I want you guys to stay sharp and focused so that this part is easy for you all to understand. Now we have been given the answer 5 upon 12. Now, I want you guys to pick up your ruler and look for 5 upon 12. Is there a possibility for us to draw 5 upon 12? Actually, there isn't a possibility to draw. So what we have to do is follow the next step. Since the whole purpose of the equation is to convert the equation into a number that can be used to draw on scale, we would be converting 5 upon 12, and we would be using the measurements in the fourth point here to get an answer for the first part of the for the first part of the equation. So what we're going to do is use 5 upon 12 and try to fit that fraction somewhere in between these numbers. So these are the measurements of a scale. So what we're going to do is try and fit this number somewhere here. So which is the closest? Where can this number fit? So it is 5 upon 12. It can come between 1 upon 8 and 1 upon 16. We always go left, so we take 1 upon 8. Okay, and since it's closest, so we take 1 upon 8 and we begin to multiply 5 upon 12 into x upon 8. Since we do not have the answer, we would be changing 1 to x, and then we begin to cross multiply. We get 12x is equal to 40, and then we get x is equal to 40 upon 12, and after that the answer that we get is 3.33. We round that off to number 4, and then we substitute the x that we took in the first part with 4, and we get 4 upon 8. And then the final step is just combining 11 inches with 4 upon 8. Once we do that, we have solved the first part of the equation. So I'll just have a recap done of the final step because I feel that is slightly difficult to grasp initially. So what we did was that we got 5 upon 12 as the answer. Since we cannot draw it on scale, we take this number and try to fit it anywhere between these measurements. Since it's closest to 1 upon 8 and it lies between 1 upon 8 and 1 upon 16, we try and fit that number somewhere here. And then we take 1 upon 8 because we go left and we take the number closest to it. So then we multiply 5 upon 12 by x upon 8, and then cross multiply, and the rest of the step is quite simple to understand. And then combine, we get 11 4 upon 8. Now let us move to the second part. The second part is 7 feet 6 inches. Step 1 is 7 feet into 1 gives you 7 inches. It's the same step that we did in the previous slide. We are just directly multiplying it by the draw to scale because it's already in feet. In the second step, we convert 6 inches into feet. So we use the same formula, which is 6 inches into 1 feet upon 12 inches, which gives you 6 upon 12. And then you divide it, gives you 1 upon 2 feet. And then in the step 4, we multiply 1 upon 2 by 1, which is the draw to scale. And we get, once again, we get 1 upon 2 inches. And we combine 7 inches by 1 by 2, and we get 7 1 by 2. So this is your final answer. The final answer to the first part is 11 4 upon 8. Final answer to the second part is 7 1 upon 2. Now I will show you how I would be using this particular answer to draw the equation to scale. So the first part was 11 4 upon 8. So we have the ruler with us, and in the first step we draw 11 inches. So we draw a line from 0 all the way to 11. So this is the first part. Now the second part is, since every 2 lines constitute an 8, we drag the line from 11 every 2 lines 4 times. Since it's 11 4 upon 8, so we drag the line every 2 lines 4 times. So it comes in the middle of 11 and 12. So we get 11 4 upon 8 as the final answer. The second part is draw 7 1 upon 2. Same as in the previous step, we draw from 0 all the way till 7, which gives us 7 inches, and then 1 upon 2 is considered half of a number, so we drag the line from 7 to the line in the middle, so that gives us 1 upon 2. So in total it's 7 1 upon 2. So that finishes the drawing to scale part. So this is the drawing that I have done on paper. I have drawn 11 4 upon 8 and 7 1 upon 2 vertically, and I have shown the original equations and I've written it down next to the measurements, and I've also written the scale right next to it. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.